Hello, hello, North America. Welcome to our May monthly rundown. We are so excited that you're here. I'm so excited that you're here. So excited to connect. Let's take a moment and let us know where you're dialing in from, zooming in from. I suppose somebody could be dialing in, right? Zoom does allow for that feature, but we'd love to see where you are, where you're plugging in from. Our community is growing so quickly, so fast, and it's just always great to see how widespread we are, but yet still so connected. So welcome, welcome. For those of you who are new to the monthly rundown, my name is Betty Perez, and I'm so excited to be on here with you. We actually host these calls every single beginning of the month, typically on the first Monday of each month, where we all gather and we talk about all the things that are happening here in Remon, North America. And there is so much that is always happening. And that's what's so exciting. We currently are in a state right now as a company, not just as a region, in which we are growing by leaps and bounds. It means there is always, always something going on. And that's what you want. You want to be part of a company that's growing, that's changing, that's transitioning, and just really, in other words, getting ready for you to make sure that we have the right environment for you to come in and plug into. So I know there are so many people that just got started. Matter of fact, April was an incredible, incredible month for us, in which we had more new planners than ever before, more new customers, because we had some really exciting things that happened in April. For one, maybe some of you got started with the introduction of a new product, not just a new product, but a new product portfolio. And that is the fact that we launched makeup. And that is so exciting, right? We've been in the business of skincare now for 7 years, since the very beginning, and makeup was just a natural segue for us, and we just love what it represents, the empowerment of for you to be your own artist, to show up as you want the world to see you. So super, super excited about that, and many other things that we're going to talk about here in a second. So just giving it just a few moments for your team to dial on, make sure, and anyone that's not on, text them right now, say, hey, you got to jump on. In a matter of minutes, you're also going to hear from our president of sales, Mr. Danny Bay, who has been traveling around the world and back, literally, to help launch new markets, and just doing so much to help the Remon community grow. So you definitely want to hear from him. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. One of the very first things that we do during our rundowns is we start with some celebration. We start with some recognition, which I'm going to do here in just a few minutes. But I do want to take a minute before we dive into all things recognition and general updates for North America to say thank you. Wanted to take a moment as we start the rundown. This is our opportunity for us as a market to connect. And I have just so much gratitude right now, this entire day, knowing that this call was coming up. Just had a lot of gratitude for each and every single one of you. There are many of you on this call today that you've been with us for a month, 60 days, 90 days, some of you 2 full years since Remon North America has been in business, and some of you even since before Remon was a global company and was only doing business out of South Korea. And gosh, I am just so grateful for you in this incredible and exciting time of just transition and change. Transition and change is always, it's an interesting moment because there are many things that we know we need to do to evolve, to grow. And I'm not just talking about in business, I'm talking generally in life, where you've got certain goals, you've got certain objectives, and you know that in order for you to achieve those goals, in order for you to achieve those objectives, you got to do things a little bit differently, right? And it's always starts achieving what you want in life starts with knowing where you want to be, knowing what the end goal is, and working backward. And I think we can all agree that whenever we put together plans, of anything, it's good to have the plan, but things never necessarily happen exactly as planned. But nonetheless, the most important thing in being successful is having a goal, then mapping out that plan, working backwards and getting there. And over the past month, we made a decision, over many, many moons ago, we made a decision to transition from the platform that we were on, which is it's our virtual Remon house, where you shop, where you enroll, where you see reports, where you track your business activity, from a localized platform, which all of the different markets had their own website, and say, okay, we are going to bring everything under one global umbrella. And that was an awesome, it's been an awesome effort. But it's like moving homes, it's just, it's never fun in the process. But when you finally get that home that you want, that transition is so well worth it. And we have been in that process. For the past almost 3 weeks or so, we've been in this process of transitioning from one platform to the next. And want to thank you so much for your patience as we've been able to get all the things in order from a visibility standpoint. Over the past month, we are aware that you had some limited visibility into certain reports that you're used to having and some other features, but nonetheless, every single one of you has been so incredible in providing feedback. North America had a live link that you could use to share feedback on things that you may have ran into that you felt could be different, or perhaps just some things that you felt could just needed to be looked at. And you provided so much feedback, and I want you to know that every single thing that was sent through that link, we've been taking a look at, and we are in the process still of just setting things up, but we are so close to making sure that things are cleaned up, that they're well to go. And we do have a few more weeks ahead. So later throughout the rundown, I do have an update on very specific things that are coming this week, and then more things that will be coming over the course of the next couple weeks, and definitely throughout the month of May. But at the very end of the day, we are super excited for this platform because we know what it's going to allow us to do, what it's going to allow you to do, which is to build your business globally, around the world and back. And this year has been an incredible year of growth and expansion. I know Mr. Danny Bay is going to cover a few of the markets that we've launched into here just recently, but more importantly, we are looking ahead. We've got many more countries in Latin America that we're excited to enter. We just launched Mexico a few last week, and that has been really exciting to see how Mexico has grown. Actually, do we have anybody que es de Mexico en esta llamada? Anybody from Mexico on this call? Shows a little Mexican flag. And by the way, it is Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo to my Mexican community. I too am Mexican, so happy Cinco de Mayo. We should definitely throw that out there. And but Mexico's really just the start. Mexico's the start of Latin America. We have so many other countries that we are going to be going into over the course of the next 12 months. We have eyes set on so many different countries, from Colombia to Peru to a number of countries. I'm not even gonna name any of them, because next thing I know, I'm sure someone's gonna be sending a message about when's Peru, when's Colombia. But many things ahead. Definitely our eyes are also set on Europe, and truly just taking these incredible products that are Korean skincare, that specifically Remon, this beautiful tradition of how the Korean woman has been practicing this methodology of skincare that has now become Remon, one of the leading, if not the leading, K-beauty brand in the entire world. And we are, we feel it's our mission. We feel that it is our duty to take this to every corner of the world and really show people what Boostay can do for them. I know Boostay has changed my life. Has it changed yours? Right? And most people, absolutely everybody who tries their products, again, it comes back to our tagline: everybody experiences the difference, and it's a difference they absolutely love. So just want to start with that. Once again, thank you so much. We're so excited to be in partnership with you, and excited for all the things that lie ahead. Now, that said, let's dive into some recognition. Let's talk about some individuals that have just, they really made it happen this past month of April. And we're going to start with our top customer getters. These individuals whose names you see on the screen right now are the individuals who had the highest number of new customers in the month of April, and these customers placed an order. So it is it's my honor to recognize you. Coming in at number 5, it's Beauty Queen. Number 4 is Erin Real. Number 3, Elizabeth Bear. Number 2, Rachel Kelsey. And coming in at number 1, the queen herself, taking back her number 1 spot, is Kimberly Weimer. Kimberly, congratulations, and so excited to see you back at number 1. So exciting to see you pretty much for the past almost year and a half at number 1. So incredible job. Excited to see what May has in store for everybody. Now let's look at our top team leader producers. So these individuals that you see on the screen are the individuals that had the most volume within their team leader group, meaning between themselves and the next team leader in each line of sponsorship. And as you see, we have a longer list. We are just having more people going out there and putting some incredible numbers on the scoreboard. And we said, hey, you know what? Let's recognize top 25. So coming in at number 25 was Performance Health. Number 24, Hao Yang. Number 23, Susan Yao. Number 22, Karen Kang, who is a senior director, but she decided to chart in the team leader production list. You know, she said, why not? Let's take a spot in every list. Love that, Karen. Number 21, Brianna Michael, also senior director, who decided to take a team leader spot. That is awesome. Number 20, Leah Lavoy, a director who took a team leader spot too. Number 19, Ann Lopez. Number 18, Catherine Martin. Number 17, Jin Gao. Number 16, Ferdinand Capulon. Number 15, National Director, Steve Hyun. Number 14, Soo-hee Lee, Senior Director. Number 13, Christy Malone. Number 12, Jacqueline Hardy. Number 11, Paul Bolinsky. Number 10, Ju Hyun Jo. Number 9, Elizabeth Bear. Number 8, Naomi Van Wyk. Number 7, Sarah Bernard. Number 6, Anna Kim. Number 5, Courtney Spencer. Number 4, Annie Björk. Number 3, Dr. Stephanie Rimka, who is a director. Number 2, Kimberly Weimer. And coming in at number 1 for the top team leader production is Value Train. So congratulations to every single one of you who charted. It is no small feat by any means, and it is much, much to celebrate. Excited to see you also in next month's rundown, celebrating you in the May production. Now let's take a look at our directors. We're going to do our top 10 for directors. Number 10 is Julia Pan. Number 9, Karen Kang. Number 8, Jenny Donnelly. Number 7, Maricel Young. Number 6, Dr. Stephanie Rimka. Number 5, Sue Gong, who's a senior director. Number 4, Young Lee. Number 3, Mabel Ma. Number 2, Kate Twig. And coming in at number 1, we've got national directors, Tim Her and Chris Kim, who are just growing their business here nationally as well as internationally, and excited to see you guys leading by example, and just making it happen in every list. That is awesome. Now let's take a look at our top senior directors. We're going to recognize our top 10 as well. Number 10, Melina Nguyen. Number 9, Yong Lee. Number 8, Su Gong. Number 7, Kai Win and Long Kao. Number 6, Robert and Joan Nan. Number 5, Steve Hyun, National Director. Number 4, Karen Kang. Number 3, Betsy Shia. Number 2, Brianna Michael. And coming in at number 1 for Senior Director Group is also National Directors Tim Her and Chris Kim. So again, congratulations to everybody who whose name was on any one of these lists. And for those of you who are new, or maybe you just hit team leader, maybe you just hit director, and maybe you haven't been on any of these lists, or you're out there and getting customers, make it a goal. That is a great goal to have this year, to be named during the rundown, because that means that you are, you're charting company wide here in North America. So super excited for that. Now we also had some new directors that we want to recognize here in North America. And one of our newest directors is Miss Sharon Lee. Congratulations, Sharon, having her team leader legs as well as her 600,000 in volume, which is a massive achievement. Excited to have you as one of our newest directors. And Value Train, who we saw as the number 1 team leader. No doubt, lots of business that she was doing on her way to director. Excited to see her in the newest, as one of our newest directors here at Remon. So super, super exciting. Absolutely love that part of recognition. Let's drop some hearts in the comment box below for everybody who got recognized. And if you're going to be on these charts in the chat, drop a ME for me. We want to see you. We want to see who's going to make it a goal to be on these lists. Okay, now I'm going to transition into some general updates, just some things that we definitely want you to know, be aware of. So let's start first with our global platform updates related to IT and all the things that are coming. So over the past week, we did launch reports. Obviously, we know how incredibly critical these reports are to you so you can keep track of your business. So want to update you. We've been updating, but here we are all together. Want to let you know that we do have these 6 reports available. We have my personal commission eligibility report. This shows the current month's commission eligibility status. So for example, the active customers that you need. If you're a senior manager, you need 3 customers. If you're a team leader hire, you need 5. And so this report shows you, do you have your customers? And if you have any volume requirements, it also shows you where you're currently at month to date for those volume requirements. My personal rank advancement report that shows you where you're at, what you need next to go to the next rank. My personal rank maintenance report that shows your progress in maintaining your current rank. So for example, team leaders, you need to do 10,000 SP in order to maintain that team leader position. This is a great report to see if you where you're currently at. For the month. Volume by country report. This is a neat report. It shows you how much BP and SPs your team is generating in each country. So if you're building internationally, you can see how much volume is coming from Mexico, how much volume is coming from the US, how much volume is coming from Canada. View by rank report. This highlights the total lifetime SP and BP volume that each of your legs has produced, which again, it's just more metrics, more insight for you to see. The top producer list, this shows you the top team leaders, directors, senior directors that are producing the most volume within their open line groups, within their team leader group, within their director group or senior director group. And we actually have manager and senior manager that's going to be deployed here in the next coming week or so. So you'll also be able to see your top managers and top senior managers. Now, all of these reports are accessible from once you log into My Office, you can go to the menu tab, My Office, My Business, Planner Reports. In there you're going to see the list of these reports. Okay. Now, also another thing to know with the reports is once you click on a report and you don't see anything on there, make sure on the right hand side you're going to see View Report. You can click View Report and that'll generate the report. As long as you have the filters. So probably should have started with the filters. First, you want to go to the filters, which is on the left-hand side. You can select the date range, the window range, and then click View Report, and that'll load the report for you. So once again, these reports are available for you to track your business. Okay, now auto ships. Let's talk about auto ships. So over the course of the past month, our IT team has ported over the auto ship profiles, meaning we have all of the information for product configuration, the date you want your auto ship process, as well as the address that you want your auto ship to be sent to. This is for you and for customers. And what we encourage you to do is to please go into your back office and enter your credit card information. For security purposes, it's best that you enter your credit card information. We are working right now on seeing if we can also import credit card information, and we do think in the next week we will be able to. But in that meantime, it's best if you do it yourself. And we will have some security if we do import the credit card information. There will be some security questions that we have there for you. So just take note of auto ship. But for now, if you have an auto ship that you plan on it running in the next week, definitely encourage you to go into My Office, look at your subscription, make sure everything is according as you want it, enter your credit card information, and we'll keep sending notifications on auto ships and more things that we are deploying to this program. Okay, so that is with the current status of auto ship. Now, one other thing I do want to know is if let's say May is your 3rd month, or let me back up. We do have a customer loyalty program where if you have 3 auto ships processed over 3 consecutive months, then we give you a $30 product credit that we add to your profile. Now, in April, we didn't have auto ships processed due to our transition. And so we are actually counting April as a month in which an auto ship did process. As long as if that was your 3rd month, then we will issue you a $30 product credit here this month. If April was your 3rd month, let's say April was your 2nd month, as long as you have an auto ship process in May, no worries. April will count as if it had processed or if it was your 1st month. So nonetheless, April will count as a month in which auto ships were processed. So long as you continue your auto ship this month here in May. Okay, so that's a quick note on auto ship. Now, another thing I want to update everybody on is Remont Dollars and Reward Points. So Remont Dollars and Reward Points is our product credit programs. Remont Dollars is available to planners, to you, where you generate Remont Dollars based on your purchases. and Remon and reward points is for customers. It's their product credit. So this is going to be back available on May 7th, where you and your customers can start using your Remon dollars, as well as all of your balances will be updated to be accurate based on anything that you've earned and accrued over since April 12th. So everything will be live and ready and accurate on May 7th. And once it's populated, if you have any questions whatsoever, please use the help desk feature in your back office and we will get back to you. Okay. So that is happening on May 7th. And other general updates. We have a neat feature with the platform where you can have your chosen recognition name. So for example, today we did recognition right at the beginning of this rundown. We've got events, conventions that happen where we also call your name for different recognition, and so you can actually choose your chosen recognition name. Like for example, let's say you have a nickname, right? Your profile list, your legal name, but maybe you prefer you go by a certain nickname. So you can go into your My Account, personal information, Remon account, and you can update what you want your recognition name to be. Okay, now another update, the import cart for customers. So this is for Canada. We have an import cart feature. I'm sure Canadians, you are very well familiar with it. If you're new and you're in Canada, there are some products that are what we call import cart items, meaning you have to buy them here from the US in USD, and it's based on Canadian health regulation. And the import cart has been available for planners always. However, during our transition, it was turned off for customers. And so it is back live. It's been back live since last week. So we just want to give you an update in case you had any customers that were requesting the only one product that is not available in the Canadian cart, which is sunscreen. So customers can purchase sunscreen directly from their website, once again, through the import cart. Okay. Awesome. Now, another update is new rank advancements for April. We want to take a few days to just again vet our migration, the transition, and so new rank advancements for April are now live for team leader, manager, senior manager, and directors and above. For those of you who rank advanced, so the 2 new directors that we had in the month of April, you'll see your status update here by the end of the day today. Okay. Already told you about the import cart. Awesome. So those are my IT updates for today. We'll have more IT updates over the course of next week. We've got lots of new things that we're deploying, cleanup and new features. So please stay tuned. We'll continue to give you updates as everything is happening. Now, other updates outside of IT, Product University is back and it's starting May 7th through June 25th. Now, if you're new, let me tell you a little bit about Product University. It is an 8-week curriculum where we have our product development and training manager, Ms. Angie Troilo, who goes through 8 weeks over everything Remon product related. Starting off with what is K-Beauty, what is Remon's philosophy, the tenets of K-Beauty. We get into our heritage ingredients, go into depth about what is special, what makes us different, unique with Giant Byungpul and Jeju Lava Energy Water, the technologies that we use, such as microfluidizer liposomal technology. And we also talk about some really neat things just about the science behind actually caring for your skin and your nutrition and your wellness. It is a phenomenal course. If you've taken Product University and you agree with me that it is a phenomenal course, drop a heart in the comment box below. I mean, it is incredible. If you're new and you haven't taken Product University, and even if you're not new and you haven't taken Product University, we definitely encourage you to sign up, to register for it and take all 8 weeks. So you can register via the QR code right there in the bottom right hand corner. And what's really neat is if you do attend all 8 sessions, and we can track if you did, you actually get recognized at our convention. So we do have the event of the year that's happening in September in Las Vegas. Mr. Danny Bay will talk about that here in a few minutes when I pass the call to him. But you'll get to walk the stage in front of our owner, founder, CEO, everybody, and it's a very neat moment. So Product University is back and we're very excited about that. Now, free shipping promotions, we've had a promotion that's been going on and we're keeping it. Where in the US, if you spend over $200, you get free shipping, and $1,500 in CAD in Canada. And this is based on the subtotal. Also, we have $0 enrollment fee for Canada that's been going on, so that still continues. Want to make sure you guys were all caught up on some of our general business as usual updates. Okay, now we have a very exciting promotion that I want to share with you. So we're going to transition into product promotions now, and of course, one that we absolutely have to do. It is for Mother's Day. It's actually launching here. It just launched 26 minutes ago. It's 5:26. And it's going to be available all week long while supplies last. And it is a beautiful bundle. Take a look at this. It comes with the Collagen 100 Melting Mask, and it is the new Collagen 100 Melting Mask. It comes with the Luminous Glow Cushion, okay? The ICD Makeup Set and Stay Spray, which is phenomenal. If you've tried that product and love it, let us know in the comment box below. I personally love that product, not just for the performance and function of set and stay, but also, have you guys noticed it just gives you that just another level of glow. I mean, it is a phenomenal product. Now, all of that costs $171 US and 238 CAD. But in addition to that, we are also giving some free items. The multi-stick balm, which is a popular item. Obviously, that's a nice gift, but take a look at this. We have an ICD makeup compact, which it's a mirror. It's rose gold. It's beautiful. It's etched with ICD makeup by Remon, and it's a perfect little compact to throw in your purse, in your backpack, and just pop out when you want to use it. So we do have this item that is here, while supplies last. Don't worry, we have a lot, but again, you guys tend to surprise us in terms of the demand, and so the disclaimer is while supplies last, but get your hands on it. We definitely do have a lot, and it is live now. Went live at 5 p.m. Now, obviously, with the cushion, there are many shades. We have 5 different shades of the cushion available, and so you can when you go shop. Okay, you can go to ICD Shop All, also under monthly specials where we have these bundles. You will see 5 different packages, 5 different bundles, and they're all the same. The reason why there's 5 is for each shade. So please note the shade that you want to purchase. It's going to say Glow and Glam Bundle dash tan, Glow and Glam, that's my shade, Glow and Glam Bundle dash natural beige, fair, all the colors. Okay, so 5 different bundles on the website. Pick what shade is best for that special person in your life that you want to purchase it for, or hey, maybe you just want to purchase it for yourself. It's a great deal. The compact is very cute, so why not, right? Awesome. So that has gone live. Now, another promotion that is happening this month is if going back to our auto ship promotion, if you're on auto ship for 3 consecutive months, the gift of this month is also a $30 product credit. We've kept that. Seems to be really popular because you can use it on anything that you want, including, items such as these bundles. Okay. Now, starter kits. We also have Mace starter kits that are available for new planners. Typically, starter kits are available to new planners within your very first 30 days. And what is a starter kit? A starter kit is a package of products that we have put together that we know, just based on data, are the most popular products for you to purchase and resell for customers, maybe to have a demo set, and to have a set for yourself. And so these are the starter kits of the month. I'm not going to go through them in detail right now. This is all available on exploreremont.com/the drive. The marketing team is currently on the chat as well. If we can pop in the link for the drive there so everybody has access to it. For those of you who are new and may not have access to it, we do have a website where you can go and see a lot of our different marketing material, including promotions, including starter kits. So this is all available on the drive. So we have the US version, we have the Canadian version, and they're always as similar as possible. It just sometimes comes down to whether there's an import card item or not. So again, all this is available in the drive. Okay. Now, that said, I just went through recognition, IT updates, some general updates, some promotions, but that is not it. We have some other promotions as well, some builder promotions and other updates. We've got some events coming up. It is a great time to be a part of Remon. There is so much happening. And like I said, when you are part of a company that's growing as quickly as Remon, there's a lot to keep up with. So the great news is we have systems in place for you to plug into, to connect, and to just have a community to support you. So if you're new and if you're thinking like, whoa, this is a lot, we got this promotion, that promotion, this going on, again, don't you worry. We have all types of events and presentations and systems that you can plug into, and just go with the flow. And if you do that and put your work ethic, your heart and soul into it, you too can have all the success that you set out for. So that said, I'm going to pass the call now to our president of sales, Mr. Danny Bay, who has been, like I said earlier, just going around the world and back, leading by example. Thank you, Danny, for all you do. Excited to hear the rest of the promotions that North America has, and I'll pass the call to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Betty Perez, and welcome to our May of 2025 monthly rundown. We're excited to have every single one of you connect with us live on our monthly rundown. And what an incredible announcement and updates that we have received from our General Manager of North America, Ms. Betty Perez. And I could tell you, her and the corporate team of RE/MAN North America corporate team, as well as DHQ, they've been working countless hours, weekends, holidays. Literally, I can't even imagine, I can't even believe how hard and dedicated everybody's been, ever since really the preparation of Las Vegas convention just a few weeks ago. And since all the announcements that were made, since Las Vegas convention, middle of March, all the upgrades and all the enhancements and all the situation solving that a lot of us all been experiencing together for the last few weeks of time, they have been absolutely incredible. I know at the moment of sometimes needing answers or wanting solutions right away, it could be frustrating, it could be challenging, but I could tell you that Ms. Betty Perez and her corporate team, at RE/MAN North America, they have been doing their absolute best. They've been scaling things up. They've been working overtime and over days to make sure that all of us are supported in the field to the best as it could possibly be. And the beautiful thing is, it is just the beginning, and everything is gonna get better, and best is truly yet to come. So can we give our General Manager, Ms. Betty Perez, and the corporate team some appreciation, and let's give them number one to let them know that truly they are number one, and we really appreciate all of their support. All right, once again, we want to welcome all of you to May of 2025 monthly rundown. My name is Danny Bay. I am excited to be connected with you tonight to share with you some of the exciting announcements, especially with the promotion that is in place to really give you more momentum and more opportunity in the month of May, but also give you some updates of what has taken place in the last 2 weeks of time. First of all, we had announced at the Las Vegas convention on March 15th that we are going to add 3 more countries to our global platform in the month of April. And that just happened in the last 2 weeks of time. On April 18th, a company has launched our 6th country, which is Malaysia, and the 7th country of Singapore on the same exact day on April 18th. This is only 2 weeks ago, and I want to just show you, a few pictures here. This was pretty exciting because we have announced, we have launched the office in Malaysia, which is absolutely beautiful. In 3 days, we did 13 different events. And the right side, the video that you see right now, is the actual event we did in Singapore. We rented a venue in Singapore. We had hundreds of people attending at our very first event in Singapore. And it's not just the people that was in the room. If you could see the glass there, actually outside of the glass, there was another 150 participants or so watching. They couldn't watch the speakers, but they watched the PowerPoint. They got to hear the sound, and they still participated that way. And between the 12 events at the Malaysia office and the Singapore office and 13 different events, we had over 2,500 people attending. And I got to tell you, the energy and the excitement was absolutely incredible. And literally first 5 days of launching Malaysia and Singapore. We had almost 4,000 new planners join the marketplace, and their excitement for getting involved in Remount Opportunity and participating in our program, it is absolutely incredible. And we have already done it hasn't even been a month yet. It's only been 2 weeks of time. We have already done 7-figure US dollars, well over $1 million in revenue in first couple weeks of time. The momentum is real. People are getting promoted to managers and senior managers and team leaders left and right. And we even have some people getting ready to get promoted to director this month, in the month of April, with incredible momentum that is starting in Malaysia and Singapore marketplace. So we're super excited about what is happening there. If you know people there, trust me, you have not missed anything yet. It is just getting started. They've started their market, not being able to see the back office yet. Were a lot of limitations to the digital experience and the things, as we were literally rolling out the same time, of the new platform as the new country. So you haven't missed anything yet. I myself will be out there in Malaysia and Singapore again this month, in the month of May. If you have guests, if you have team members that you want to send them to our events, I will physically be out there to support, helping you to expand your business and grow your footprint. Also, we want to let you know we started our Latin America expansion that started last week on April 25th. Our very first country of Latin America, Mexico, just launched on April 25th. We had 3 different events on April 25th in Mexico City. On 26th, we were in Guadalajara. I'm having a hard time saying that city name. I've been practicing Guadalajara. We were there on April 26th. On April 27th, we were in Tijuana, which was absolutely incredible. Between 3 events, we had over 1,500 different guests that have attended between the 3 events. It was absolutely incredible. And the pictures that you see on the left, which were amazing, in bottom left, is from Mexico City. And, I want to tell you something that was phenomenal to experience. As we were getting ready to do the event, event started at, I believe, 6 p.m. Before the event began, it was full. We had, I believe, about 650 chairs set up for the event. And before the event began, there was already line out the door. And by the time we started the event, the hotel said we are not allowed to have any more people in the room because of, fire marshal and different regulation. And they literally didn't let anybody else come into the room. We had maybe about 100 people standing in the room. Outside of all the people sitting down, but nobody could enter after that. Now, I was on stage during the presentation, so I had no idea this happened until after the event. What we found out is over 150 people, maybe even more, have came to the hotel after we started the event. The police were out there. They didn't let anybody else actually connect. They didn't let them actually connect to, come into the room. So because they were not allowed to come into the room, one of the leaders, Mr. Rodrigo, he literally stepped up by himself and said, hey, you know what? We're not going to miss out on this. No one asked him to. Company didn't ask him to. He just showed up leadership and literally walked over to a small hotel right next door, asked them if they had a room available. And he literally gave them cash asking, can we use the meeting room right now? And he literally told everybody, let's go over to the next door hotel and let's talk about Remount. And, he is just getting started, just like everybody else. He is brand new, just like everybody else, but he caught the vision of Remount big enough, and he showed leadership when no one asked. And I think, what's so incredible is, the fact that, so many people, most people, right, wouldn't. What would we do in that situation? It shows care. It shows special level of leadership. It shows special level of commitment when someone says, you know what, maybe situation isn't good, but I'm gonna say if it's meant to be, it's up to me, and I'm gonna focus on not myself but other people, and let's go out there and create an environment for everybody to win. And for him to take such action and do what he has done, it is absolutely incredible. So I don't know if he's here. He's obviously part of Remont Mexico building, so he's probably not here. But I just want to say thank you to your leadership. And we got to stop by the event and actually talk to them. But what's incredible is the excitement and the passion and the energy and the hunger that we have experienced at that event was actually even stronger than the main event that we experienced at the main nice ballroom with the nice fancy production. Why? Because I believe that challenges grow people, and I believe that problems and challenges and struggles and obstacles make people stronger. I love what Mr. Jim Rohn said. If it doesn't kill you, it probably makes you stronger. And I do believe that tough situations create and develop tough people, and that's what it's done. And it made their Remont experience even more special than if they were able to go into the main event. So it was a great lesson learning, through the experience. And I just want to say that Mexico is starting. Mexico is excited, and just like Malaysia and Singapore, if you don't have any action there yet, hey, don't worry. This is just the beginning. You haven't missed anything yet. This is just the beginning. May and June, I believe May is still a pre-launch stage, and you have an opportunity to participate maybe this month, maybe next month, maybe quarter, maybe 6 months, or even a year from now. You have an opportunity to participate in Remont Global Expansion when the time comes. I always remind people, especially with leaders, hey, think global and build local. When you build local teams will take you to different global markets. We heard from at a team leader and above leadership meeting this morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Director Dora Na was sharing with us how she's got an incredible team expanding out in Mexico. And I could tell you that she's been with Remont for 2 years of time, and she's built such a strong team locally in California. And that is the reason why she's been able to expand into Mexico. Maybe she saw us expand to Taiwan. She didn't really have much participation. We expanded into Hong Kong. She had a little bit of participation. But to see now, after 2 years of building such a strong team locally, and it opening up opportunities for her to have a massive presence in Mexico, where literally in first week of time, she has almost 2,000 business partners signed up in her team in Mexico. It is absolutely exciting. And that's what could happen for every single one of you that is connected with us on this live Zoom right now. If you think global and build local, and not be so anxious right away, I need it now, but focus now and build now, so in the future it could bring incredible opportunity for you as company continues to expand the footprint as they have already started. We're in 8 countries now. We're going to be 9th and 10th country this coming summer, and I could tell you with just a few more months, we're a few months away from being in 10 countries, and 20, 30, 40, 50 is going to happen just around the corner. Now, on May 12th, we're going to be having Mexico City, Mexico, Remont, Mexico office opening ceremony. Our grand opening of the office is going to happen next week, Monday. Around this time, it's going to happen at 6 p.m. next week, Monday. There's a qualification to participate for this. So if you have people in Mexico, all they have to do is become a manager by this Friday at noon. If they become a manager by this Friday at noon, they're going to have an invitation to be there for the opening ceremony. And after the opening ceremony, they're going to be invited to go to the rooftop with us. We're going to have some food. We're going to have great time. And we're going to have Mexico City office opening party together at the rooftop of the office building next week, Monday on May 12th. So if you have people in Mexico, make sure you talk to them about this and let them know to get promoted to manager by this coming Friday. Now, if you have people in Mexico and if they become senior manager, they're going to be invited to a private leadership training on May 13th, which is next week, Tuesday at 11 a.m. Now, this is going to be the very first leadership training in Mexico. And I highly recommend that if you have partners in Mexico, you encourage them to participate and get promoted so they could be part of the very first launch team, the pioneer launch team of RIMA Mexico, and be part of the leadership training, which is going to be awesome. And it's going to give them clear guidance on how to be a pioneer and how to make sure that they absolutely have incredible success with RIMA Mexico. Just like I said, RIMA started in one country in South Korea where the heritage, where the Jeju Island ingredients and the story and incredible opportunities started in just one market. In one market, a population of 50 million people, 40 million bottles were sold, over $2.5 billion of revenue has happened in just one country. And with the expansion that started in our country of the United States 2 years ago and two years and 2 months ago, in short 2 years of time, now we are in 8 countries, about to be in 10 countries, which means your opportunity is getting bigger and bigger every single day. You and I might not be the ones investing into set up the infrastructure, office and logistic and product development and marketing and IT and everything else, but we get to benefit from it. If we could think global and if we could think big and not get caught up with little things, and if we could think big and think global and build local every single day, this is your opportunity. This is your expansion. This is your company, and you're going to benefit from everything that's going to happen in RIMA. Now, let me tell you about the promotion that is in place in the month of May for every single one of us to take our business to the next level. I'm super excited about this promotion, which is really, really exciting. Oh, here it is. Sorry, let me talk about this one first. All right. So this is for everybody. Every single person that's a planner in the United States, in Canada, if you have partners in Taiwan, in Hong Kong, if you have partners in Mexico, if you have partners in Malaysia, if you have partners in Singapore, except for Korea, okay? This promotion outside of Korea, every country we could participate in this promotion. And all of us as planners and hire, we could all participate. All we have to do is directly sponsor 3 new planners in the month of May and help them to generate their personal 1,000 SP in the month of May. And if you recruit 3 new planners, that does 1,000 personal SP in the month of May. By doing that, you're going to earn additional $500 bonus for helping them to do so. Now, here's what's obvious about this, okay? This is something we all want to do anyways. Just think about this. How many of you want to have 3 new planners in your team anyways? We all do. How many of you want to make sure when they get started, they just don't create an online, mall, their business online, but they actually generate some volume by personal purchase or their customers purchase. And most likely, if they take advantage of the starter kits for them to fully experience all of our products and have some products for K-pop-ups and possibly get their friends and family immediate connecting people to become customers, 1,000 SP is something that every planner is going to do no problem the first month when they get started in the business. And this is something we all want to do anyways. And by doing something we want to do anyways, companies are going to give us extra $500 bonus for doing something we want to do anyways. And the beautiful thing about this is the fact that it is unmatched. unlimited earning opportunity, meaning that if you do 3, it's $500. If you do 6, it's $1,000. If you do 9, it's $1,500. And if you help 12 people to get started in your business, directly sponsor this month and help them personally generate 1,000 or more SP this month, you're going to earn extra $2,000 bonus as you're building your business and doing what you want to do anyways. So this is going to be very exciting. This is awesome. And I want to see every single one of you on this live Zoom event of May monthly rundown. We have 26 days, left this month. I would love to see every single one of you qualify for this and set yourself up for success in the month of May and going forward. Now, number 2 is for all the team leaders and above. I know there are a lot of you that just became a team leader in the month of May as well. And you met the qualification in the month of April, and starting May, now you have unlocked the most lucrative opportunity, beginning of really a full-time career opportunity potential as a team leader. As many of you know, that planner is where we all start. Manager and senior manager, 3,000 SP, 6,000 SP. It's a one-time lifetime rank, and it opens up the double and triple commission opportunity, which is great, and which is also a great part-time opportunity. But, for those of you who choose to, once you become a team leader, it unlocks so many more benefits in our compensation program, like you can't even imagine. It's unlimited levels of open group commission. Whatever the commission's been paid in the team, just minus from your 40%, is the difference is what you get. You get to participate in leadership matching bonus, which started last month, where now it's not 15% on first generation, it's 40% first generation leadership match, which means you become a team leader or higher, somebody in your team become a team leader or higher, whatever amount of commission they earn, you're gonna earn 40% bonus on that. You help them to make 10,000, you get 40% on that, $4,000 bonus for that. You help them to earn $100,000 in commissions this year, you're gonna get 40%, $40,000 as a bonus in leadership match on that. And you get not just first generation, 3 generations of 40%, 20%, and 10%. That also starts as a team leader with the Leadership Match bonus program. But on top of that, this month, in the month of May, there is an opportunity for you to earn a team leader production bonus, which is extra on top of our existing incredible compensation program. You could earn additional $2,000 to $10,000 bonus for doing something you absolutely want to do anyways. This includes your team leader open group volume, as well as your first generation team leader open group. And of course, just like any part of the compensation, you could count maximum up to 50% from one leg of the business when you're counting. I could, especially when it's from a team leader first generation, but I could tell you 25,000 BP will give you 2,000 US dollar in extra bonus, 50,000 BP, $4,000 bonus, 75,000 BP, 6,000 bonus, and 100,000 BP team leader open group and the first generation team leader. You could get $10,000 extra bonus for doing something you want to do. This is the strongest team leader production bonus company has ever ran since the company has started, and we are so excited. Now, company did tell me that this is the only month, and this is the last month they're going to run a promotion like this. So I could promise you this promotion will not be there in the month of June, July, August. This is very special that this bonus is available. Promotion bonus is available in the month of May, and I want to encourage every single one of your team leaders and above to get this bonus, take advantage of this bonus. It's going to be awesome. Now, I want to let you know we have some great events coming up. Number one is next week is our 2025 Remind Retreat number 1, which is going to be in Cabo, Mexico. This was a travel point earning opportunity that took place. And of course, it was sold out. It ended, a couple of months ago. There are hundreds of you that have qualified for this. I want to say huge congratulations. So next week, a lot of us are going to be in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico together. It's going to be a lot of fun. May 14th through the 18th. If you have not got the full agenda yet, I'm sure you got notification and a message, but if not, make sure you scan this QR code to see the full agenda of the event. As soon as we arrive on May 14th, on that evening, we're going to be having a welcome party. We're going to have a great time. On May 15th, we're going to have beach day. We're going to have a lot of fun activities, a lot of free activities, free time where I know teams are going to be doing fun events with their teams. On the 16th, on the morning time, just for a couple hours, we're going to have a very special leadership meeting. There are some exciting announcements that we're going to be sharing with you there as well, and some leadership training that's going to be given. And of course, we're going to have rest of the time, a blast, a lot of fun. And the 17th evening, a farewell dinner party as well. So it's going to be fun. Get ready. If you're coming out to Los Cabos, Mexico, make sure you are ready to have fun and relax and really, really get to know each other better and have a great time. So we look forward to seeing you there next week. For all of you that have qualified, if you haven't yet, we want to encourage you to become a director by this coming, I believe, by July. Is it July or August? I forgot. I'm sorry. And qualify for our Rimon retreat. Our next retreat is going to be in Jeju Island. This is for directors and above retreat. With everything that's going on right now, even if you're a senior manager right now, even if you're a manager right now, even if you're a team leader right now, I believe that you have enough time for you to become a director before this qualification ends. So we have trip one, tier 1, 2, 3, 4. You could qualify for yourself, qualify for 1, plus airfare, qualify for 2, plus 4,000 in airfare, or qualify for 2 and $10,000 in airfare, so you could fly business class to Korea as well. We have all of these options. The easiest way, if you're not a director yet, become a director, and you could participate in this. Oh, actually, there it is. You gotta do it by August, so you get recognized on September 1st. So anybody that's a new director from October of 2024 until September 1st of 2025, you are invited, and rest of the higher tiers, you could all participate if you meet additional qualifications to participate. We have a convention coming up September 6th and 7th. We are only 4 months away. It's going to be at the Rio Hotel. As you know, that Rio Hotel is where World Series Poker was hosted for, I believe, almost 2 decades. It is older hotel, but they have an incredible ballroom. The size of the room that we're going to be in for our convention is more than 2 times larger. I think almost 2.5 times larger than the size of the ballroom that we had at the last convention at the Resorts World. So I want to highly encourage you to get you and your team already booked and ready for the event. The convention tickets are still available. Be sure that you take advantage of it before it sells out. And for those of you that maybe are thinking, man, I like newer hotels like Resorts World and things. Hey, there are so many options in Vegas. Easy to Uber, easy to do it, but obviously it is easier if you stay at Rio, but it's not, mandatory. You could stay wherever you want. And if you want more condo style, literally walking distance, just cross street, just a few minutes away, there's Palms Hotel and Palms Place, which is like a condo style, more modern and contemporary hotel nearby as well. There are a lot of options. It's Las Vegas. It's going to be fun, and we look forward to seeing you there. The single ticket is available May 1st through the August 31st for $159 single ticket, or 10 ticket bundle for you and your team and you and your guests for $999 is available. I know event is still going to be a sold out situation, once we start really heavily promoting the convention soon. So before it sells out like last convention and be, shout out from the event, make sure that you and your team are taking full advantage of this. This month, May, we have a lot of Zoom events to support everybody with Product University starting this Wednesday every week this month. We of course have the Monday night VIP presentation happening at the office every Monday night in Irvine, except for May 26th. We're not going to be having one since it's a Memorial Day, but Tuesday and Thursday of orientation and opportunity is going to be happening every week, as we always do, to support your business remotely, virtually, for everybody to win in a big way. This week, I do want to point out that we have a very special orientation that's going to happen tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow orientation is for everybody to plug in, but all of you that are planning to be leaders, you want to learn how to duplicate orientation in your team. Orientation, the purpose of orientation is to give clear direction on what to learn and what to do first when someone joins your team in your Riemann business. And that we're going to be doing training the trainer, and we're going to be doing the orientation as an example of how to do an orientation in a proper and most effective way tomorrow on this orientation. So myself and incredible director Christy Bellestein, we're going to be doing this orientation training together tomorrow. We want to encourage you to join us tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. This Thursday, we got a very special presentation with National Director Mr. Tim Herr, an incredible leader, rising star Katie Martin, who is a makeup influencer as well as a powerful leader in Riemann business. They're going to be doing a presentation together. It's going to be awesome. So I appreciate everybody joining us today. In closing, I just want to share a couple of thoughts. I've been sharing this with a lot of leaders, past few days. It's a quote that Mr. Jim Rohn talked about in his training. So many, somebody asked him, how do you describe life? How do you explain life? And Mr. Jim Rohn said, it seems like life is full of opportunities mixed with difficulties. And he said, anytime you see an opportunity, you see a difficulty mixed in it. Anytime you see a difficulty, you see an opportunity mixed in it. You probably heard other sayings like, hey, in crisis, you find opportunities. Like the example I gave earlier with Mexico City, when nobody was allowed to enter the facility because police was there and they said nobody else could go in. That's a difficulty. That's crisis. But someone like Rodrigo stepped up the game, and he looked at it as an opportunity to serve. He looked at it as an opportunity to provide an environment for everybody to win. And I believe that opportunities like that, because of it now, Chairman An knows who he is, Mr. Huang knows who he is, Mr. Rodolfo, as well as Miss Betty Perez and myself, we all know who he is. Now we all got to hear about his story. It's an incredible opportunity. So I want to encourage every single one of you as we go through our day-to-day in our life, in our building business, as different situations pop up. I want to encourage you to shift your perception. When things show up, instead of approaching it as a problem, instead of approaching it as an issue, let's start approaching it. Let's approach it as an opportunity mixed with difficulties. And if we could take everything that happens in life as just part of the process, it's just part of the journey, instead of thinking that everything that happens that was unexpected is a problem, or it is a stumbling block, or it's going to stop you from going where you want to go. And if we don't have the perception of thinking that it's going to slow you down or affect you in a negative way, but if we apply the perception of understanding that it's just part of the journey, and everything that gets thrown at us, we just use it as a stepping stone to go higher, instead of letting it stop us or block us from going where we want to go. And if we could apply that thinking in everything we do, every day that we go out there and live our lives, do Riemann, and be grateful for everything that happens for us, and realize that things don't happen to us, but everything happens for us. And we take it as an opportunity to grow our business, or grow us as an individual, and grow us as a leader, and to become stronger through it. And I know that every single one of us, as Riemann grows, as we grow, our business in Riemann is going to grow as well. I want to encourage every single one of you to make May the best month you had since you started your Riemann journey. journey. Let's have an incredible month together. Let's help more people to succeed and win this month than ever before. Let's help more people to change their face and look better and feel better and be more beautiful than ever before. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great week. Let's have a great month. And we'll see you guys very, very soon. Actually, tomorrow on our Orientation Zoom event. All right. God bless everyone. See you next time.